Hi, it's Chris Folland here. Today we're talking about our ability to decide where the puck is going to be in 6 months' time. And that's one of the things that sort of distinguishes us from everybody else or any other life form on this planet is we've got the ability to have vision and foresee our future, to have some interaction in a symbiotic relationship with the universe, overlaying what our desires are with the way the universe works. And when we decide that we want something bad enough and work towards it hard enough and long enough, then funny enough, people do achieve their goals. And that's exactly what the topic of this video is about, that there is this thing out there that we can think positively and we can think negatively. We don't have our thoughts forced on us. We can actually have some free will and control over what we think. And that means we can also decide in our lives what we're going to achieve ultimately. Now, there is some interplace or interrelationship with the universe, right? It's not that, we're all omnipotent. We can decide everything about our fate. But there is, to some degree, some control over what you want long term. In fact, it's been said that there's never been a dream that we've been given that we haven't been able to achieve. And so what I love to do with my goal setting is put down my goal when I want it. So it's date bound, it's measurable, but also at the end say, or something better for my higher good. Now, what I do not want that to be is a checkout for me. I do not want that to be, I can put 50% effort in towards my goal and that gives me the reason, because it wasn't for my higher good. For my higher good is really just realizing that I'm in a relationship here with the universe. And sometimes I've wanted stuff and I've worked hard towards it and I didn't get it, but ultimately I got something which was better. So I'm really just leaving myself open in my goal setting towards the possibility that there might be something better around the corner that I couldn't foresee or didn't foresee. And so you do get to decide where the puck's going to be in 6 months. You do have the ability to separate yourself from what's going on right now and look at your current circumstances and decide that there's something better. We're not trees, we can move. Trees will grow to the highest that they can, and they just do that innately. And what we have is some free will over that. We get to exercise our minds and our decision-making power about whether we grow to our full potential. And so that's today's message. Are you exercising that free will right to decide where you want the puck to be in 6 months? And if you do, realize that you've got that ability and maybe you haven't been using it, maybe it's time to dust it off, or maybe it's time that if you really want to create a better future, is decide a wonderful place for that puck to be. Because with tenacity and commitment and hard work and perseverance and learning the lessons and providing more value than you're doing right now, then that truly can be yours. So this is Chris Folland signing off, wishing you a wonderful week ahead. Ciao for now.